It's been over 2,000 years since Carmir's forges thundered with the hammering heart of rebellion, and still, they're coming to feel stuck, caught in an age that should have long since passed. Oxen pull the plows. Stone towers loom with jagged battlements instead of glinting spires. The people have forgotten what harmony ever felt like. The three dynasties, Arden, Silvan, and Tervail, keep circling one another in an endless dance of ambition and distrust. They all think they've outmaneuvered the others. None realize they're dragging the realm toward ruin. Once, chivalry meant something. Now it's just a mask for brutality. Knights who swore to protect now prey on the powerless. Guilds squeeze the poor with rules no one can escape. And the banks, they bleed every last coin from the veins of the desperate. And above it all, the throne stands empty, silent, waiting. But maybe not for much longer. Magic used to breathe life into the world. It's gone now. The Impethrunes, pulsing once with compassion, lie broken in tombs no one visits. They flickered out when the last lore keeper whispered the final spell. Elves, dragons, all the old beings, they vanished into story. Only fragments of their names linger, etched into ruined stones, smoothed by wind and lichen. But people remain. We always do, holding fast to life with coldest hands, bending beneath the weight of a world that's forgotten what it once was. Three houses still hold the bones of power. Arden, Silvan, and Tervail, each claiming they descend from the heroes of the rebellion. Though records are scarce and bloodlines are tangled. Petty lords squabble over grazing rights. Knights scour the land for lost relics. Peasants break their backs for grain to pay their tithe. In candlelit libraries, scholars pore over ancient texts, praying nonsense scribbles hold some forgotten truth. Outside Carmir, the world struggles on. Settlements cling to survival amid scorched plains and shimmering glass deserts. Caravans trade steel for salt and water, inching across the wasteland. Bandits haunt the ruins of elven keeps, hawking fakes to nobles too proud to know better. And sometimes, on still nights, travelers swear they hear something faint laughter on the wind, or a horn call that doesn't echo back. Maybe ghosts, maybe something worse. The old stories say that on the 1,000th night after the shattering, the sky pulsed one last time with the glow of magic. Then everything went still. The rivers of ether drained from the world, the runes cracked, the stars went silent. Monks in Ironwood Abbey whisper the gods took magic back with them, left the world to grind on by steel and sweat alone. It began under a bruised sky. Twin moons spilled silver light across the walls of Carmir. In the silence beneath, something ancient stirred deep in the Blackstone Mountains. Runes long buried lit up once more. Power not meant for mortals found its way into their hand. And in those shadows, a man named Arden the First forged something new. A blade that shimmered not with hate, but with mercy. The elves, once flawless and immortal, had ruled for ages. Beautiful, terrible, untouchable, they twisted the world to their will, turning rivers and forests into ornaments of conquest. But somewhere in their perfection, a flaw crept in, an emptiness where mercy should have been. Humanity was born in the cracks of that empire. Fragile, short-lived, but capable of kindness. That small flame was enough to light a fire. On the night of the Crimson Tide, rebellion rose. Thousands marched, smiths, scholars, farmers, under white banners scrawled with the rune of mercy. They stormed the elven strongholds, their blades unraveling centuries of tyranny in a heartbeat. The elves fell, their spells cracked, their perfect walls crumbled. The last king, crowned in black iron, died on the steps of a broken throne. But the cost was enormous. The runes that held the world together shattered. Mountains split, rivers boiled into mist. Forests froze into crystal mid-blue. Storms of wild ether ripped across the land, warping sky and earth into nightmares. Continents vanished. The age of gods, magic and immortality ended in fire and ash. In the silence that followed, a few places survived. In the Silverleaf Vale, trees still glow faintly. On the Isle of Dawn's Grace, Lanterns drift over water as songs of healing echo into the dark. Deep in the ironwood, monks tend a broken rune, the balanced stone said to keep compassion and power from ever being divided again.